We are going to start our one-point perspective project. The first thing that you need to do is get a blank piece of paper, a ruler, a pencil, an extra eraser, a Sharpie or black marker, and some crayons. The next thing is to write your initials onto your piece of paper. So, remember that your initials are the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. And you're going to write them normally on your paper. And I'm going to write them pretty big. So there's my E, here's my N, and the next thing is to make them into block letters. So how we make our letters into block letters is you're going to create blocks around the letters that you've already written. So I'm going to go around and create my blocks. The next step is to erase your lines inside of your letters. Next, I need to trace my letters with my Sharpie or black marker. Here I go. I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to trace my letters. Now I move my paper around as I trace, making it easier. So now my letters are fully traced, and now I need to erase those pencil marks so people don't know that I didn't perfectly trace. Your next step inside of your letters is to create a pattern using lines or shapes. I'm going to do some lines. I think I'm going to do some zigzag lines, and I'm going to create a pattern inside my E and my M. If you need to, use a pencil to draw them first. I'm going to just use my Sharpie. And I'm going to color in my lines with my Sharpie to make them nice and dark and easy to see. Here is my E. Now I'm going to do my M. I'm going to add my pattern to my M. And now I'm going to color them in. Here I have my E and my M done. So next, I have to create a pattern using color schemes. So different color schemes. Remember, we've gone over these before. We have the primary colors, which are red, yellow, and blue that you can use. We have the secondary colors, which are the primary colors mixed together. We get green, orange, and violet. You could do the warm and cool colors, where we have the warm colors are red, orange, and yellow, and the cool colors are violet, blue, and green. You can do the complementary colors. Colors across from each other on the color wheel. Across from violet is yellow, across from orange is blue, across from red is green. You can also do the analogous colors. The analogous colors are colors next to each other on the color wheel. So I could do red, violet, and blue. I could do blue, green, and yellow. And then we also have the monochromatic color scheme. It's different tints and shades of the same color. So here I have violet, and I have a dark violet, and it slowly gets lighter to lavender and then to white. So you get to pick your color scheme that you're going to color your initials in with. So I love the cool colors. So I'm going to take my crayons. You can use markers, colored pencils, and I'm going to do the cool colors, which are violet, blue, and green. I'm going to create another pattern with these colors in my E and M. So here I go. I'm showing good craftsmanship by coloring in the same direction, fully coloring in my lines. So here I have my pattern, and now I'm going to do a pattern in my M. And it doesn't have to be the same pattern that I did over here on my E. So now I am done. I have my E and my M, and now I have my patterns through my line and my colors. This is your first part of your 1-point perspective initial block letter art project.